All right, I have a little bit of time. I'm here to talk a little bit about something that I've been thinking about. A lot of it is that, first of all, um, I want to be, I want to share positivity and hope for all the Americans, honestly, all of us. Ultimately, the more you are afraid, the easier it is to control you, and especially for capitalism, it's been taking me forever to like let go of capitalism that you know what, it doesn't matter if I'm productive or not. I can just do things that I love, things that I want to do because I will be fired anyway. So ultimately, I don't even want to hold myself over expectations for a job. Um, I want people to think about that the way that capitalism works is that it requires of you to have no time, no community, and no sense of empathy. Because if you gave a shit about other people, then you would actually no longer accept the type of absolute abuse that the entire system is setting up for right now. And right now, the way things are is very, it is the end of the empire that even if you don't believe about the cosmic or witchcraft or whatever, if you're still up in that belief, it's not, you would still have to be like, well, we already know that times of 250-year empires is what we have based on history. So even if you were like, oh, I don't believe in Cosmo, I don't believe in all of that, they're like, astrology is not real. But like, even if you don't believe that, guess what? It's 2026 coming up. That's our 250 year. So even if you didn't want to support it, it's going to happen no matter what, because based on all of the patterns, based on what we have as humans, always happens. Plus, it's around the same time from the it's not only our 250 year, but it's also our 80. Because if we go consider about, oh, the end of the 80 year would be, or maybe that's, well, it's subjective because of the baby booming of America, that we started doing that from the late 40s and early 50s. So the chain, we're gonna have the 250 year fucking next year, no matter what, and then for the next probably 5 to 10 years, we're gonna be finishing up our 80-year cycle too. So don't fret, because honestly, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You are poor, you have no community, you have all of these, no support for what you give a shit about, like especially art right now, that there's nothing you can officially do for the way the system that we have. And so as soon as we're getting rid of it, we're going to do better. So you're worried about it because you have this anxiety based on your fucking system that we all live in. So it's not even a good system. And any of your anxiety is induced from the system that we have as a society. So let it be whatever it's going to be, because what we don't need to have the, I mean, everything that you have of the fear is based on what capitalism wants you to have no matter what. So you were going to be anxious no matter what, even if we didn't have change of system, the 2026. You were going to be anxious no matter what, because I was anxious my fucking whole life until recently. And it's the time that I'm at this point where I'm like, oh, we're going to end a system. We're changing things. It's a shift. I can feel way more hopeful because I'm like, well, capitalism wants me to die, produce until I die, and they don't give a shit about me. So it feels nice to actually be like, oh, okay, I want more than this. I want good shit. I want good food. I want good experience. I want good art. I want all these good things. So I don't mind for discomfort for a short amount of time or whatever time we have there until we can get into more things to appreciate your entire life. And so this whole thing is going to be, no matter what, better than you're expecting to. Don't let them, capitalism and the billionaires, want you to be afraid. Like they're afraid because of all of us poor people. They're worried that we're going to be mad and we execute them. But we don't even have to believe in that. They're all addicted in money instead of abundance. And ultimately, we don't have to worry about that. We can just hold our money because they still need us to work, be worker bees, and they also need you to pay for them for some reason. It's like bullshit. So if you just say, you know what, low key, I wish people could just not be at their jobs, but the way capitalism is right now, I would say if you could go without a job, that's good, but like you can't really do that based on the way system we have right now. But be prepared for when we do have things that shift in the the end of this year and next year, as things go. But
Apparently, I'm just a chair.
yeah, you know what? Change your space. You should go back on your chair no matter what.
Yeah.
Um,
Apparently, he did not like that I was on his chair.
no, he didn't. And also remember, cats, dogs, they want you to be a, hey, hey, stop that. Get your fly. We always want these pets, and the best about having pets is it really slows you down. This shit is great. It's great for you to be like, you know what? What the fuck do I need to be fast for? We all have, it's a short time anyway for our lifespan, comparatively, as what we're expecting. So it's a short time anyway. Why do you have to speed it up? And the more you have, the more stress you will you'll die faster. Carl!
Now you are really being a jerk. That's mine. Yeah, you know better.
Yeah, he's doing naughty shit sometimes.
I'll let you get away with it on your own chair, but not on mine.
At least the animals that we have helps us slow down, appreciate things, be silly, and all of that. So that's good. Ultimately, with the whole systems that we have, you don't have to hold it. You can just be like, I will do the bare minimum, which is honestly, you shouldn't give too much. You're not paid enough to be doing so much the jobs expect for you anyway. My ass gets fired every time anyway because I'm autistic and I live in a tourist city. So actually, I got fired before I was in a tourist city, so it didn't matter. I would get fired a lot. Um, it's like not worth it to keep doing the more than the bare minimum. You're not paid well enough to even do the bare minimum. So don't even keep working on those things. Expect ex- Actually spend time for things that you enjoy for your time off and rest and meditate more often as you can. Um I don't want you to feel scared about it. You don't need to. I will say that if you are considering the army, do not do that at all. No one should go to the army right now. The way America is right now is not what we want. We want people who care about other people so that we can protect each other instead of the state. It's going to be, you know, SS agents from Germany at a certain time of the world that we're going to experience that probably going on in America now, coming up now, especially right now with ICE. That's literally what that is. And And they're going to want more people to do more soldiers, and do not do that. If you can, keep telling people, you know what, don't even do the army. We don't want to use the defense. We don't want to use offense. We just want people to be here with our people. We don't want to go for fucking Iran. I'm pro Palestine, and I'm pro Iran doing their own shit. I don't want to have to deal with any of that genocides and all of that. We don't need we don't need missiles. We don't need bombs. We don't need any of that shit. We're not going to need Iran. The whole thing is ending, so it doesn't matter, even if you don't believe in witchcraft. It's going to happen because we've already seen this happen billions of times, so it doesn't fucking matter. A cycle is a cycle. You're not going to be able to avoid that. You can't hope to not have the winter, and you can't hope for a fucking summer. The only thing you can say is, oh shit, it's getting bad because of the climate change. It's still a cycle. Just means it's exacerbated. So just let go of all of that. Convince people as much as you can. We don't want anybody in army right now. We don't even want that. We just want people to be protecting our own community, building our community now, so that we're not feeling as afraid and isolated. And the skills that you're going to want to do is, no matter what, everybody should start to garden no matter what. You want people to give you the skill of that, understanding that you're going to practice it, and you don't have to expect anything other than you're learning. Everybody loved playing Stardew Valley and shit like that. We've had so many video games that we love to do the little gardening or farm type of games, but we just haven't done that literally. We haven't done it physically. So just be like, this is my little Stardew Valley. I'm just going to do it in my little life. It's just something I can do right now. I can start all this shit right now. So you can build that skills. I want you to do your garden. You're going to ignore the actual army, but you could always connect with vets and um, people who are um, even people who are considering it. You want to get them away from the army right now. You want to build your community all the time as much as you can. Farmers markets are great. You want the library. The library is so awesome. And using the bus. You want to do as much community as you can, especially events. You can go see what those are. You don't always have to do protesting. The fact that you connect with humans alone is still a version of protesting, no matter what, because the way capitalism is, it wants you to be alone because you're more easy to manipulate when you don't have anyone with you. So the fact that you're connecting with other people is a resistance in itself. So we want the gardening and all that. Other skills that you would probably be able to do is consider about. I'm going to talk about this in a second video, but I want to contact about. We want to give a shit about children. Also, we don't have the access of it right now. For easier control or easy support for children as a whole, and I'll explain that in another section. But we want to give a shit about people, and we want to appreciate, especially art too. Mutual aid is great. The more you support of the community, the bigger your karmic score. And the more you do that kind of thing, the better. The more hope you hold, the stronger your pull to a positive shift. It's going to happen no matter what. The more connected you are with the earth, with the humans, with everything we have, it will be a better time, and you have a better things to deal with for the rest of it. FDA, I don't know how many of this is going to be. I don't even know if the government's going to keep staying the same way it's supposed to be, or even at all. That is okay. We want a connection with people. We don't want to have to deal anymore white supremacy on the whole country and all of the Christianity. It's look how far we got, and we don't want to handle that much as anymore. So don't don't fret. Build your skills now. Find shit you like. Be silly. Be kind. Appreciate other people. When you give a positivity slash smiles to the universe, it comes back to you. The more I continue to my garden, I see neighbors that I never. I'm still home, a homebody, but the more I'm out, the more I can connect with human beings and get nice friends, and they're sweet and they are not mean to me anymore. So the more you connect with the humans around you, the better you'll do. And that's the other thing with the whole TikTokers, YouTubers, influencers. Um, we have this whole following, but it's good and it's bad at the same time. You will, you still want to, I don't want that to replace your connection to your community. The fact where you are, if you're still there happily, that means that you're supposed to be there with those people there. I know that we have this internet so we can see people from any place of the world, right? But the fact you are where you are mean is a matter, and the things that you have with other people matters to your growth and all of that. And so you want to give a shit about your community. I don't want to be replacing all of your uh um everything with other people. Like, you can still always have influencers and you can appreciate them. I appreciate them as well. But it can't replace my immediate community. I'm so fucking itchy. So don't sweat that, and definitely trust it more than you think. Rely on your instinct, not anything else, and definitely connect with more people. We appreciate influencers, but we gotta appreciate the people right here, right now. And definitely everyone should be gardening no matter what. It's a fantastic skill. It connects you with the earth no matter what, and it gives you fruits and veggies if you fucking get to it. So everything is a learning thing for you to do, and it's a great thing to do stuff. It's not expectations for, oh, it's going to be this and that. You're going to learn a bunch of shit no matter what. It's great to have the option of that. Anyway, don't be scared. Turn it into hope and manifestation, whatever you want to call it. The belief for a good, positive experience coming in short. And it doesn't have to be scary. You can just be like, now I learned to garden. Now I learned to do this and that. Boom. We can live and survive, and we can build community.